That's it, man.
All right, this is Louis Sandoval, FightHype.com here with Buddy McGirt. Buddy, first of all, I'm asking you taking those shots on the mitts, man. How hard did this guy hit?
You know what? If you don't go with it, you gotta know how to go with it. It's all about timing.
Yeah.
But you're still feeling your joints.
How hard of a puncher? He's a heavyweight, of course, but I mean, compared to other guys you've been in the ring, I mean, is he your first heavyweight that you've trained, or you trained?
Oh no, I've trained plenty of heavyweights. The thing is that he punches, but he hasn't learned how to punch right yet. When he learns to punch right, that's when you can really tell. But you can tell that by the way he's doing it now. When he does do it right, there's going to be problems.
Talk to me about his progression. Of course, he has 2 fights going on his third. I mean, how's he looking? What kind of things are you guys teaching him in the gym?
I mean, the main thing is to get him to relax before anything else. You know what I mean? Because he relaxes at times, but there's times he tenses up.
Yeah.
And when he tenses up, that's when he looks slow and lethargic. You know what I mean? So the key is to keep him relaxed and just let it flow.
And when you work with a guy like him, how far along do you think he is from getting to that elite level? Or
we got a minute. We're not in no rush to get there.
It's a long haul.
I put it like this: when we get there, we want to stay there. We just don't want to get there, and we're here today, going tomorrow. When he gets there, he wants to stay there. He's working hard to get there. So why get there and then be a one-hit wonder?
Yeah. What's one of his strengths, of course, in there in the gym? For those who haven't seen him fight in the ring, what are the things that he does good already naturally?
To believe it or not, even though we both speak 2 different languages, he listens well, and whenever I ask him to do something or we work on something that day, when the workout's over, I'll still catch him like on the other side of the gym, still practicing it. So he wants to learn.
But of course, you work with a lot of fighters, man. When you look back, who are some of the guys that always stick out for you in your head, man? That you had great chemistry with, great times with.
You know something? To be honest, all of them, man. I got nothing bad to say about none of the guys. Even the ones that screwed me over out of money. Wow. I still had a great time with all of them.
When you look at all the trainers nowadays, but I mean, is it important to have been a fighter first and then to become a trainer? Because it's one of those things where even if some guys are not successful, they become successful trainers. Is that an important part?
I don't want to say that. You know what I mean? Because it's not for everybody. Mm-hmm. Some guys are naturally good teachers. You know what I mean? And so I'm not going to knock anybody, but I hate when I see some trainers that try and reinvent the wheel. You know what I mean? They try to make it more than what it really is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So boxing to me is common sense. You know what I mean? And it's strategizing and knowing how to go in there and get your fight to the next level. So like I say, some guys who never box become trainers. Some guys are good teachers. Some guys are just good BSs.
But when you look at that, how much of that knowledge is getting passed down to this next generation?
None. That's what's killing it.
Wow. How do you think we can rectify it? Is there any way to there's still kind of, you're an old school trainer, there's still some old school
I think that the problem is that a lot of young trainers or the young fighters don't really listen to the old trainers. They say, man, he's old school. He's old, you know what I'm talking about. But look, the old school guys open the doors for us.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? They paved the way for us. So if they didn't get there, how are we getting there? You know what I mean? So we got to take that knowledge, man, from those older trainers. There's not too many old trainers left to get knowledge from. And these young guys don't understand that. So, that's the sad part.